Welcome to today's video. We just arrived here at the Rosewood. Check-in was seamless. My sister, this is her favorite hotel, so we wanted to stay here. It's actually her birthday. So we wanted to stay here and experience what she loves so much about this property. And I think she described it really well. It's like a boutique hotel experience in terms of the coziness of it, but it's also quite luxurious, and it's got 50 floors or so, from what I understand. So check-in was very smooth. She had texted ahead of time to let them know we would be coming a little bit earlier, so if rooms could be available, that would be wonderful. So they were all available. You got to see a little bit of the entryway and the place where you check in. Again, very cozy, but still very elegant, I would say luxurious. And so far, just the overall feel walking into the property, and then all the little vignettes almost as you walk in, the way they have everything kind of portioned off. It feels like someone's living room, someone's very fancy living room. We're gonna document along the way our thoughts, but any initial thoughts for you? We're gonna take the room tour in a moment here.
Yes, initial thoughts, there's a lot of wow factor here.
There is.
And I have found myself trying to find a flaw, and I have yet to find one.
And he is very discriminating.
That's a nice way to say it.
He's had a lot of training and experience on processes, being efficient and trying to find things that might not be up to par. And he's really good at finding those pretty quickly. And wow, you haven't found anything.
I tried.
Okay, that's a first. That's a first for him to not find anything, because immediately, like from the get-go, whether it's customer service or the property itself, he's quick to find something that is wrong. So that's pretty amazing.
It was a wow factor driving in. The check-in, as you stated, was seamless. They were able to accommodate us by putting rooms next to each other.
Yes,
for
so we're
family
here with
members.
family. We've got my parents here and my sister and her husband, so we are all in a row. Our rooms are all right next to each other, which makes it really convenient, especially if you are traveling with a larger group.
What's that one thing I'm always looking forward to? I was investigating downstairs.
Spa?
No?
Food?
Yes.
Breakfast.
And I heard it was a free breakfast.
Not free, but included. I'm sure it's not free, but I'm sure it's like...
It makes me feel like it's free.
He does, yes. He really loves breakfast, especially if it's included in the package or the price. So that makes him feel very happy, like you get your money's worth.
We pay for it ultimately.
Yeah. We're going to go to lunch. My sister says this is one of the healthier options. And then we also have dinner planned. It's her birthday. We'll go to drinks as well first, but we'll also do some shopping. There is a shopping mall attached to this hotel, which I really like. So we're going to do that. We'll give you our ranking, whether it's luxury or no, but so far we are off to a really good start.
And this view is amazing.
It's stunning. You can just stay here one night. I mean, it makes me want to stay here several nights. We're just here for the one night, but this view is stunning, and you'll see it many times because it's just, wow. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a view like this before. You?
Hey, you should let them see the view.
Okay, we'll show you the view. But oh, I want to take you on the tour. I took my iPhone around, so the sound might be a little bit different, but I think the image is actually a little bit more crisp with the 15. So I'm going to show you that, and then we'll show you the view.
Rosewood.
Oh,
Because this is rosewood.
Rosewood.
Wood.
Actual rosewood. Look at the ooh-ah going. Beautiful. It is nice. Wow. Even the signage is beautiful. I love the doors. This is us. This is us.
Beautiful.
Want to see it?
I like the blue.
We just came through this door right here. Lovely. It's like this beautiful green enamel door. And then as you come in, I believe this is like a flannel wallpaper. You have a very large floor to ceiling mirror, and then the carpet is beautiful as well. On the opposite side here, we have the bathroom. Or actually, not the bathroom. This is the closet. So you have a safe here. You have several shelves, drawers as well. And then you have another closet here. I don't know what this is for though, because it's just long, but there's nothing. Maybe it's for luggage to store it. Slippers down here. These are rosewood slippers with a herringbone pattern. I'll take those out in a moment. You have some shoe molds, a box for, I don't know, let's see. Complimentary shoe shine service. As a courtesy to our guests, we offer a complimentary shoe shine service. Please place shoes in the basket and call the service center for assistance. Oh, now I wish I brought shoes. Lots of nice hangers here. More shelving. Another mirror. Lots of mirrors in here in case you were wanting to see what it looked like. More closets. A lot of mirrored areas, so it makes the space feel really large. I'm not quite sure of the square footage, but we'll take a look. You have shelving up here. A separate area for the toilet. So this is the toilet area. Oh, and it senses you, so the seat opens. You have a little shelf here, and then you have all of the buttons. Really cute little trash can there with a, looks like a leather cover. Toilet paper has this herringbone fabric cover. Exiting, we have this bathroom, which is beautiful. So we've got 2 sinks. We have a vanity here, the hair dryer. You got this body lotion. Some really great lighting. Chandeliers up here. Towels. Inside, we've got a loofah inside this glass case. We also have here bath salts, rotary bath salts. First, you've got the bathtub with a little table that goes across. And then the shower is here. There are 2 entrances to the shower. There are 2 shower heads in here and 2 shower heads up above. So I'll walk through so you can see how large this is. Oh, you also have all of the shower gel, conditioner, shampoo, rotary. And then exiting the shower on the other side. I love that they have 2 trash cans here. Makes it very convenient. We also have robes with the same herringbone fabric on the cuffs. And then we've got a door here that slides closed or open. More mirrors. And then this is the bed. This is a king size bed. It looks like it's king size, if not larger. I'm not quite sure, but it's larger than a queen. We've got waters here, artwork here, and then more amenities. Coffee maker, kettle. Oh, this is probably the mini bar. It has a lot of beverages, I believe, to buy. And then you have, oh, coffee and tea. And probably more snacks to purchase. Chips and more snacks. And lots of other beverage options, again, I believe, to purchase. We've got a TV here, more water. Got a little place to sit, and then I was wondering what these leather items are. Oh, here's your room service menu. You also have here, I'm not quite sure what this is. Ah, there's a little book about their neighborhood, if you want to read up on that. And then this, I believe, is the remote. Oh yeah, it is. It's the remote. It's in a leather pouch. Of course, we have a sitting area with some plums here, and then a bar cart, another mirror, and then the gorgeous view. This is a harbor view room. So if you want this view, you have to request a harbor view. This is beautiful. And I just noticed that the towels are by Fret. We're gonna head down to lunch and then do a little bit of shopping. And then we have some other things planned this evening for my sister's birthday. So we'll go ahead and share that with you as well. For lunch, we went to Asaya Kitchen. It's a casual yet elevated place to dine. And you can see the menu here. We ordered several small plates to share, which was nice. We all got to try a little bit of everything. And you can see the plates are just beautifully plated, and the food was excellent as well. So there wasn't anything here that I can say I didn't enjoy. I really enjoyed everything that I tried here. We enjoyed Asaya Kitchen so much that we came back a second time during our stay, and this time we dined outside. We ordered a couple of fresh coconuts and some snacks that were really excellent as well. The pool is situated right next to Asaya Kitchen, and you can see here there is an infinity pool with an amazing view of the harbor. And this was just a really nice place to rest for the afternoon. We just came back from lunch and found these treats here. They were plums before.
It's got gold flakes in it.
Oh wow. Of course it does. Can you tell us how it is? And?
It's tasty.
Before my sister's birthday dinner, we went down to a bar in the hotel. Really great ambiance. It's modern, it's cosmopolitan, great menu. And they had some things on that menu that I'd never seen before. There's a beautiful view of the harbor. Then we went to dinner and we reserved a private room for her birthday party at Bayfair Social. And we also shared a lot of plates, which was great because we again got to taste a lot of things, but I forgot to take footage of most of everything because we were enjoying ourselves so much. But I would also highly recommend that. And we made one more stop in the hotel before we went up to our room. And we just came back from dinner and we have turn down service here. Now for my husband's favorite part of the stay, breakfast. So this was part of our room that we got, and you had a couple of choices. You could order a la carte or you could go to the buffet. The buffet was pretty thorough, but I chose to do a la carte even though all those pastries look so good. Lots of fresh fruit as well. You can see really how much attention to detail they take at this property. My soup was amazing and those pancakes were really good too. We headed to the spa after that for treatments, and it's one of the most beautiful spas I've ever seen in a hotel. You could choose your own oils here, so there was a really large selection, just really peaceful entering the space. You were greeted with some tea and some towels. They explained to us you could choose a pre-made oil or pre-mixed oil, or you could select your own notes. And my mom selected a lot of floral notes. She really enjoyed that process, and I picked a lot of green notes. Some floral, but really wanted to keep it nice and clean and a relaxing scent. Again, the attention to detail at this property everywhere is amazing. Then you exit outdoors and you can see how tranquil this is in the middle of a city. It's amazing what they did with the space here. It feels very calm. It feels very relaxing. You don't feel like you're in the middle of a city. And then we went in for our treatments. It is one of the best treatments I've ever had. And then you can meet here with your party afterwards, and there's tea and snacks there. What's amazing about this property is this shopping that is attached to the hotel. You can enter from the exterior, and here we've got a harbor view. You can go into the mall from that direction, but this is just priceless. This is stunning right here. Just to see this is amazing. So the location is one of the most prime locations you could stay at. And then the mall, you can also enter through the hotel. So you'll see some souvenirs that are very proprietary to this property. And you walk through that area in order to get to the mall. So you can go from the outside or you can go from the inside of the hotel. lots of shops I've never seen before, but the architecture in here was stunning. It was very much a luxury experience to shop. Yeah, all of the boutiques were along the lines of what I love to shop. Whether I'm actually going to buy something or not is a different story, but I love window shopping, especially places like Cartier and Chanel. They also had this tea shop, which you can access from the exterior harbor side and get some great souvenirs. And then, of course, we had to go out and see that harbor view one more time. So we're back home. Obviously, we're at home. So if you haven't seen the Hong Kong vlog, I vlogged our visit, part 1 and part 2. So you'll see the sites if you've never been to Hong Kong and you're trying to plan. And the Rosewood is a place that you are considering. We have 5 pluses, 5 things we really liked about the property, each different lists rated independently. Actually, I think you haven't totally solidified your debts, and 5 opportunities for improvement. Do you want to start with your first plus?
Number 1, I would go with where it was located in Hong Kong, because it was kind of in the epicenter of the city, and shopping, transportation, everything was nearby, so I appreciated the location and I could see the harbor.
Yes, that's funny because my number 1 was location as well. It's in the Kowloon, or on the Kowloon side, so you have a 7-minute ride if you want to go across to the first area that we were at, which is called Hong Kong Island, I think, across the way. And you also had a beautiful view of the harbor. We really liked the mall that was attached to it. It was a really nice mall. We could have definitely spent more time there. Really ideal location and just access to so many things you could spend. Actually, we're looking right now to see what it's like to spend for weeks at a time there, how realistic that is. That's how much we loved the location. So you don't get that congested hustle bustle, which is across the harbor, but you have access to it really quickly if you want. So everything was there, but you had a little bit of breathing space on that side, especially right along the water.
Yeah, it sounds like they have residences in the building, so you could have an extended stay and have a kitchenette and everything. So I think we should consider that in the future.
We're definitely considering. We're looking into it right now. Number 2, another pro.
I like the service. I found that staff were very keen on the service, trying to always assess whether or not you need anything. Actually, you ran into the food and beverage manager or director, for example, and he wanted to know how the food had been during our stay and wanted to know if there's anything he could do for us while we were there. So I thought that was pretty cool.
And I have something similar. I said that it was cozy. It's a really big hotel. I don't know how many floors they have, but it's a tall building. But it felt really cozy, like a boutique kind of hotel, but it was like a massive property. But also that intimate feeling that you get with a boutique hotel. So somehow they maintain that, and I think it has to do also with the architecture. Once you go to a floor, it's kind of divided into little vignettes. Yeah, they did a really good job designing it. Same thing, and also with the service, it's a little bit more intimate. People know who you are, although I'm not sure how they know that because there are so many guests, but they seem to know who you were. Made you feel really comfortable, as if it was your residence away from your residence.
Kind of like an episode of Cheers. Norm.
Very friendly staff.
Okay, number 3. I have to edit this one.
Do you want me to go while you think?
Well, yes. No.
Wow. I really appreciated the interior design of not just the shared spaces, but the room. It was elevated, it was luxurious, but it was still understated at the same time. So it wasn't over the top opulent. So I think you can make that mistake as a luxury hotel, is to go opulent and over the top. So it's kind of like a quiet luxury hotel, really, because it's not ostentatious, I don't think. I think it was very tastefully done. If we had an apartment there, that's probably how we would decorate it, I think. So it was very much our taste, understated, elegant, but everything done really, really well. From the closet space area, that was really nice. I think you took a selfie in the closet area. It was a really nice closet. And then it has a bathtub. I think they thought about all of the things with the flow of a bathroom, and that there were 2 entrances to the showers, that there were 2 shower heads. They thought about 2 sinks for each, so 1 for each person, and that it kind of went around in a circle. They made a lot of use of a small space. It wasn't small, it felt very roomy, but I know that was all calculated, and plus we had the harbor view, so
Yes.
everything's centered around the beautiful harbor view. So it is worth the upgrade to a harbor view if you're thinking about it, because that is an amazing view that you can't replicate anywhere. So the interior design aspect of it was like understated elegance.
I'll have to copy you on that one.
Okay.
I thought the interior design was really cool. I absolutely love the harbor view. I like the automated features when you walk in, and the shades open. It's like this grand entrance. You feel extra special. And yeah, the layout and the design.
Okay, number 4, it was quiet. It seemed like the rooms were sealed off so well, not just from the exterior, but also from room to room. So even in nice hotels we've been in before, you can kind of hear people walking or walking down the hall or moving either upstairs or on either side, but we heard nothing.
No.
Like it was
It had sound
silent.
deadening.
So if you want to
Yes.
sleep in a very quiet place, that was really
Yes,
quiet.
definitely.
Yeah, sound deadening. I think that's a good way to say it.
I'm going to go with energy. I know it might be in opposition to your comment on quiet luxury, but for me, it had kind of a cool energy about it.
Like a vibe.
Combination of New York, Las Vegas, LA. There was something cosmopolitan about it.
Oh, yeah, for
with
sure.
a nice undertone of energy. So I like that a lot.
I don't think quiet luxury is boring. I don't think it means that you're like sedentary. I think
But maybe it's louder. You can actually hear it. The energy.
quiet energy.
Quiet energy. Stay tuned for quiet energy.
Number 5, their spa. I think they won an award for their spa. In fact,
Wait, you went to the spa?
oh, I'm sorry. I went to the spa.
Did I go to the spa?
No.
Where was I while you were at the spa?
He was with my dad.
Which I loved. We went to the
They
mall.
had some time together at the mall. But yes, Mom treated us for birthday
You
gift.
know, Mom asked if I wanted to go to the spa. I opted to be with your father shopping. And we bought shirts, almost matching.
They did. They bought matching shirts at Cause. But yes, so I believe they have an award-winning spa. I took a picture of the plaque. I think it was 2023. So one of the things that you get to do, you can select a pre-mixed oil, or you can create your own. So that was really fun.
That sounds so amazing. I bet it was great.
It was. So you could like pick your scents, because I chose like a green kind of scent. Now you could pick floral. I think my mom liked like jasmine and those kinds of things. Ylang ylang. She says ylang ylang, but it's like ylang ylang or something. Lang lang, or I don't know. Something like that.
You
I
okay?
don't know what it's called. Anyway, so I chose geranium because I like green, like gardeny scents, like a tomato leaf almost. I chose also bergamot because I love that scent. It's like a citrusy scent, but it's not overwhelming. Like it's not overwhelming at all. And I picked something like a base. So I mixed my own oils, and then we went to the room, and the room where you get a massage is like another hotel room. Like the whole thing is yours. You even have your own restroom.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
It was, and you have like this ergonomic table for the massage, so it just was so comfortable. You can also book that there's like a bathtub in there. You can book extra treatments, or you can utilize that. You can utilize the shower as part of a treatment. I think you have to book ahead again, but they have Dyson accessories there, like a Dyson hair dryer, and just everything that you would need. And the massage was really nice too.
Wow.
But that's the kind of massage experience I like. Like
I want to be like you one day.
Okay, we have to go back to the Rosewood so he can have. My sister actually mentioned they have these. I'll see if I can list it below. But she's had the opportunity to stay in. I think it's a special kind of suite or room that's a spa room where they actually have the massage tables in the room, in your room, and you can have your massage treatment in your room.
Wow.
Yes. So that is something that I would be interested in doing. Like I can just imagine getting off the plane, going straight to the Rosewood to go to your room with the massage tables and getting massaged. That would be very luxurious.
That would be luxury.
So that's number 5, the spa. Spa's
Number
amazing.
5 for me is a 4-letter word beginning with F.
Food.
Food. I thought the food was great.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
I like food.
We ate in 2 restaurants there. Actually, the first one we ate, Asaya. Is that what it was called? First restaurant we ate at.
Sounds right.
I think I put video clips in there. They plated their food like they plate the food. It reminded us a lot of French Laundry.
Another must try
Yeah.
in your lifetime.
Yes, I have a video on that. I didn't do a luxury or no. I mean, that's obviously luxury. One of the best dining experiences we've ever had.
For your birthday.
For my birthday. But the food, the way they plated it, as well as the flavor, like everything was very flavorful, but like smaller portions, reminded us a lot of the way they present the food at French
So you
Laundry.
like the food too?
Yeah.
Is that number 6 for you?
No, I don't. I only have 5. But the food was good. But yeah, I feel like you can find good food in lots of places, but I was trying to find things that were very specific to the Rosewood, but their food is very good. We also ate at another restaurant for my sister's birthday, which I can't remember the name. It was also very good. It was like small plates.
That's where I met the food and beverage director, actually. Yeah, it was a great, great opportunity for some good food.
Okay, and then 5 opportunities for improvement.
Oh, goodness.
So we started out this video saying that he has had formal training in evaluating things like this and looking for things that are really outstanding and also things that could benefit, they could benefit from some other suggestions.
You're saying like critical.
He's formally trained in being critical.
Jeez.
He just has formal training in this.
Okay.
So his eye is very honed and very specific when it comes to what this feedback looks like. It's also another reason I think you're going to be really good at this series because you're trained to look for these things and actually providing some free feedback to them. Okay.
You should charge for this.
You really should. You should charge for this. He opened up with, this is one of the first places, one of the only places he's been hotel-wise where he has not found immediately something to fix. That is a really rare, and I think I've never heard you say that before.
It's true. I found myself trying to find something,
He
which usually I don't have to look for it. It just comes to me.
This is true. So was there anything that you had on your list? Because my list is blank. Did you find something? I feel like there was one thing that you found, and I can't remember what it was. You said, aha, here's the thing. Oh, I know what it was.
Here it comes. Sure.
Iron. There was no iron readily available. You had to request it.
Actually have to request an iron to be brought to your room, and then of course you feel obligated, which I have no problem with, providing a tip to the person that brings it to the room. But yeah, I thought it was odd that they didn't have an iron in the room. And then I got to thinking about, there may be a reason because it's so humid there that sometimes irons collect rust, because I've had that experience where I ruined a nice dress shirt, because a lot of people don't use the iron, to be honest. So it was a special request, but I did get an iron and it did not have rust, so I'm all good.
Okay, so you don't even count that one.
Nah.
Wow.
I can't really think of too much that I would improve there. It was great. It really was.
That is so rare.
Rosewood's pretty cool.
So luxury, yes or no?
It was luxurious and I would return and I would stay longer.
So you give it a luxury, yes or no?
Thumbs up.
And for me, yes. My sister loves the Rosewood. She's loved it for years, and I didn't understand why she loved it until we went there, and I thought, this is why she loves it. So we hope we were able to spell out some of the details around why we think it's luxurious and some opportunities for improvement, which there weren't really any, which is unheard of. So nice job, Rosewood.
Yes.
And I believe they're a family-owned company, and I think that has a lot to do with it. Once things go corporate, other things start to happen.
Right.
So because it is family-owned, I think that's why we see the quality we see.
It's a good place to go if you need to iron some things out. You just have to request the iron.
In the next series of Luxury or No Luxury, if you saw Polaris class, we talked about that. And the next one will be the Peninsula, Hong Kong.
Here we come.
So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.